Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. Man, it's a Friday, it's a Friday night and it's past 11. Yeah. New siku, but we are still working hard because we want these things to happen. I would like you to feel empowered. I would like you to feel informed. I would like you to feel confident when you are doing everything that we are talking about. Here, it's Teshua Jogona Vlogs, and we've been talking about immigration. How to immigrate to UK, United Kingdom, through skilled workers visa or health and care workers visa, or as a charity, as a voluntary visa, and we're going to look for more and more ways how you can come to the UK, or you can visit to the UK, or you can come and work in the UK. So if you're an existing member, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do not take you for granted. And if you are new or a returnee, karibu sana. Get a seat, pumzika, because here it's all about information. It's all about feeling good. It's all about feeling knowledge is power. We just want to feel good and feel that we can do it. We've been given this chance, and guys, are we not going to conquer? We are going to conquer. So, thank you so much. We've done a live, and I'm amazed of how you guys have shown me that support. That's my first live on Teshua Jogona Vlog, and I do appreciate. We've touched a bit of everything here and there about accommodation, about rent, about children, about work, about more hours, and we've touched basically about everything. But because I want to touch this topic specifically, so that you feel you have enough information about it, so I want us to talk about cost of living in the UK. Cost of living. Yeah. So, cost of living in the UK. So, as we had checked on the live, if you were in the live, we checked that you'll find that you're being paid 25,000. 25,000, if we take a rate of 145, exchange rate of 145, if you're from Kenya, then that shows it's around 3.6 million per annum or per year. Guys, it sounds woohoo, mita tatu na. Hey, but guys, that's how it sounds when you're in Kenya. But here, it's not that. It's not a lot of money. Yeah, and that's why you'll find, okay, when you get here, you'll have to work a little bit more to be able to save a bit more or invest, and so on and so forth. Anyway, guys, on the positive side, when you get here, the positive side is that you have opportunities. You can do even 10 jobs if you want, because the jobs are there. As long as, I keep saying, as long as you're not choosy, the jobs are there. And what safeguards people and employment is the minimum wage that the government have put in place. So it's not like you're going to clean, so that means you'll be paid £1 because you're a cleaner. No, you'll be paid the same £8 minimum wage like someone who is selling at a McDonald's, or someone who is doing unskilled work, and so on. So guys, we will start with accommodation. Remember, United Kingdom, it's made of 4 kingdoms, yeah? So England, Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland, yeah? So anyway, guys, it's made of 4 kingdoms. So you will find that England, amongst all of them, I believe England is the most expensive place to live among the 4. Yeah? But if you are in England, again, it depends which side of England you are. North, south, like that. I'm in the south, and south is among it's expensive. Yeah, it's somehow expensive to live in the south. It's not that cheap. Yeah. But if you're in the If you're in the north, then it's a bit cheaper compared to the south. So here, if you want to live in a three bedroom house, then you have to consider parting with around 1,200 and above pounds before you pay your bills. Remember, those bills are water, gas, and electricity. They are those things that you can't live without. Gas and electricity, because if it's winter, that's what you use to warm your house. You cannot survive without gas and electricity. You will die. So those are the things that you can't say that it's a luxury. You just have to, it has to be in your bill. Yeah. So when you part with your 1,200, that is the rent. You still have to pay gas and electricity, and then you have to pay for council tax. Council tax, I would say, with my family, we are a family of 5, so it's around 120 or just around there. Council tax is what is those people that come to take rubbish. Yeah, it's the rubbish men. So the council comes to take rubbish from your place. So you have the dates that they come, so you remove your bin outside, they take it. Remember, here you cannot just tip, throw everything. It's an offense. If you're found, it's an offense. So you have your own bins, like you have, if it's a black bin, that's for home waste, like machakula and so on. The green bin, it's for carbon, cartons and so on. And you have the garden bin, which has a green top on it. It's a garden bin. So you have dates. They come, if this Tuesday they are coming for the black bin, then that's what you take out. Next week they will come for a blue bin. So you rotate like that. You learn the trend. Yeah. So for that you pay around 100 and something per month. Yeah. So that's why I'm telling you, as much as the 3.6 million means, it sounds lovely and a lot when you put it in Kenyan shillings, just don't do that mathematics. Just leave your money as it is in pounds. Yeah, just leave it in pounds. So 120 for council tax. So that is the house, right? Then you have telephone, the house telephone, and your Wi-Fi. It comes as a package. So let's say probably your package is for 50 or 60 pounds a month. Let's take the cheapest from, let's say 40 pounds. Let's say 40 pounds a month. So for your house phone and your for your house phone and Wi-Fi, then let's put in 40 pounds. So that is your house, only your house. Yeah, so guys, remember we are checking at the cost of living. So remember here, if you have children, then it is important that the children have more, or like they have their space. Yeah. So me as a mother of three, I cannot live in a 1-bedroom. Yeah. It's not like I cannot live. I can live in a 1-bedroom, because guys, we've lived in 1 bedroom. We've lived in no bedrooms. We've lived in curtain houses. Like, wazazi wameka curtain kwao in 1 big room. We've lived in that kind of a life. Yeah? So I can live. Lakini, what I mean is lifestyle in UK with my 3 children, it's not even advisable. It doesn't count. That mathematics is not practical. Me living 3 children in the same room, in the same house, in 1 bedroom, not even in the same room, in 1 bedroom. Yeah. So me as a mom of 3, the most convenient house is a 3-bedroom. Yeah. So the girl, remember I have 2 girls and a boy. Remember, the girls are sharing. The boy will live alone. But it will come a time, and it's coming that time. The older girl will be, when she turns 11 or 12, they won't want to share room. Yeah? If they don't want to share room, that means a child has their own room, so that means it's a 4-bedroom. You have to go with your lifestyle. You have to go with the number of people in your house. Yeah. So if you're renting, mind you, your, how do we call them, landlords, your landlord asks you how many children you have. So if you have like 3 children like me, they might not, if it's a 2-bedroom, they might not give it to me because of the number of children I have. So that's how tough it is with the size of the house. So guys, just make sure, yeah, so you look for house that suits you. Anyway, there is house sharing. If you're alone, you can share a house. You can share a house, like if someone has, some people, you know, people are blessed. Some people have a house that is like 5-bedroom. They bought that house because of their children, but their children now are grown. They don't need all the rooms. So you find like they rent the house and then you share like the kitchen. So those houses, the price around here, around where I live, a shared accommodation is around £400. So you find if I rent you a room, I have put in all the expenses because, you know, it's the same house. So I don't expect you to pay for your Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi will be running the whole house. That is one. Secondly, the rubbish. I'm paying the rubbish for the whole house. So I don't expect you to pay, you know, so everything will be included in those 400. That's shared accommodation if you are alone. But if you have children, you see what I'm telling you. Your rent will be determined by the town you are living in and the number of children or the number of people that are living in there. Okay, let's go to food. Food, I would say, I was because because of experience, to get more knowledge and experience, and I also watch other people's videos to support them. And I was listening to a lady who lives with her husband, and she said her husband and her, they spend £300 for food. It's 2 people. Yeah. So I would like to, so that's her. So I would like you to put, now, just imagine you in your how many you are in your family, yeah? And then just look at me. We are a family of 5, mommy, daddy, and 3 children. So how much do you think we will spend on food? If a family of 2, bibi na bwana, they spend £300. Someone with children, and also mind you, one of them is under 1 year. So that under 1 year, you have to know that the diet is a bit still different, and you have to remember that they're still on nappies and wipes and all the extras. Yeah. Remember, again, I'll also add on children. Your child, the life here can be very lonely, and you have to take, for your children growth and so on, when they're in school, you will find that you're going to, maybe they will join an activity in school, so you might find you're chipping in to pay some more money. Also, outside school, you will look for extracurricular activities like swimming, gymnastics, dancing, whatever your child likes. So mind you, that's another, yeah, you have to tip it, and you have to, that's another thing you have to do, because where we come from, they'll just go out and play. But here, we are in September, come October, end of October, November, no one will want to go out unnecessarily. It's either I'm going to work and come back home, or my children are going to school, I pick them and we come back home. People rarely visit wintertime. It's here and there. People just leave that for all those like 4 months or so. People just leave that cozy, just want to be warm. So in order your child to continue developing and so on, so once a week or twice a week, you will invest on taking them swimming or dancing. Yeah, there they will have that 1 hour with other children, you know. So that is something to check. So that's something to put on your living cost in the UK. You're not doing that because you are doing that because it's for the best of your child, because the life here is like that. Yeah. Okay, we continue. Since you've come and you have the children, remember that there will be no neighbor to tell, oh, hey, uniangalilia watoto wanacheza hapo, lakini lunch ikifika wa nini, lunch ikifika waposhe chakula moto. Help me look after those children. When it's lunchtime, they will warm their food. Here, there is nothing like that. Your children are your handbags. Yeah? So, if you're working from 8 to 5, school here runs from 9 to 3. So that means you have to pay extra money in the morning for breakfast club, and you have to pay extra 3 hours in the evening, so that when you come from work, you are able to get in school and get your children around 6. Yeah, so you have to pay those. So those are other extra costs that you have to consider before relocating. Yeah, and I just want to show you the picture where the money goes. As much as it sounds like the money is a lot, but I want to show you where the money goes. Yeah, so those are the children. So you've come, so you won't just start driving. So you need a bus pass. Bus pass, I would say, pay, you know, I'd rather you pay a month bus pass. Yeah, rather than paying every day. That will be costly until you learn how to drive. When you do your driving, that's the best thing you can ever do in your life when you are living here. Because mostly like Sundays, some places like where I live, buses comes in every 1 hour. So you can imagine if you did a night shift, you finished work at 7, but the bus, you finished work at 7, but the bus is coming at 8. Higher, it's winter time, so the bus had an issue. So you know, winter time, because it's slippery, sometimes there's ice because of skating and so on, so the driving time is longer. So you are there at the bus stop, you're cold, very cold, the bus is not coming on time, and you have to wait for 1 hour plus. So again, when you come, that is one thing you should think about. Yeah, it's good to start from somewhere, and it's good to start from you getting here, and then you know how to go around with trains and buses to work and so on. But the best is you investing on your driving. Cars are not that expensive. If you can afford your driving, then you can afford a car. A car, don't worry about car. You worry about the driving. Yeah, driving is a bit expensive. Higher. So that is that, guys. On the positive side, what I want to say, the cost of living is the tax, and you can never HEPA tax here UK. You cannot, yani, you can't. Yeah, so your tax is taxed, I believe it's around 10% of your first job, but it's 20% on your second job. And as you work more, then your tax keep being taken. The advantage, the biggest advantage I would say, okay, when you're coming, of course, because of visa, you will pay a certain surcharge for your medical. Yeah, because you're coming, you're not the citizen, so they want you to pay for your medical. But believe you me, the time your status will change about your status of staying here will change from work permit. That's the best thing ever, because we just walk in hospital. We walk in, yeah. Of course, what is it called? COVID, yeah, the whole thing and pandemic has changed everything about how hospitals and doctors are responding to referrals. But still, you will walk in and they will treat you, and no one will ask you for any money. No one will ask you for any money. So that's another thing about the medical side. You will pay from back home because that's a requirement because of your visa. But when you get here and your status change, then hospital, you know, because you will go to hospital regardless if you're working or not. If you're working, you will pay your tax and you'll pay your national insurance. You will pay all that. But if you're not working, you'll still go to hospital and they will check you out. Yeah. Another thing, let's check on doctors. One thing, when you get here, the first thing you're supposed to check, because you know your own, you know about your own health. Please check what you need. If it's the dentist, if it's the ENTs, if it's the doctor, you need here. You don't just become sick and you go to that dispensary or that dispensary. You only go to the dispensary that you have registered in. So when you come in, the first thing is to check the healthcare facility that is near you. You go there, you register. Higher. Sometimes you find that healthcare facility does not have a dentist. So you go to another one, you look for a dentist. Okay? Because you will know trouble when you are not feeling well. But they're like, so who is your doctor, your GP, your general practitioner? I'm not registered. My friend, you will suffer. So just do it. And the GPs also support you and help you get referrals because they know what is wrong with you. Yeah. So guys, that's the health system. We've checked on accommodation, we've checked on food. So remember, all you need is to get here. You will find your way around. It's a beautiful country. It's a country that has opportunities. And as much as they pay you and they take it back with tax and the lifestyle and everything else, it's so open that you can work as many jobs as you want, as many jobs as your body can allow you and the strength that you have. And it's an independent country. It's a country that you can express yourself without fear of contradiction because you can express yourself. Yeah. No one is limiting you here. You are the one to limit yourself. Remember, you can even go to school. Yeah, when you're here, when you get to that point that you can ask for loan and go to school, even if you're 30, 35, 40, they give you a loan, you go to school. That loan, no one will come and say, now you have to pay our money, you have to pay our money. No. You have to be earning a certain amount of money for them to start deducting that loan. And the amount they deduct is not, it's not painful. It's not a painful amount. And when you get to your 60, they write off the loan. So guys, so many advantages, so many good things. So I'm hoping and wishing for you all the best. This is the living style in the UK. If I missed something, guys, and you feel you would like to know, let me know. I'm here at your service. And I'll be right here to let you know what's up. Guys, what time is it? It's midnight and, let's go and chill out. Until next time, be kind. Stay safe and be blessed. Ciao.